Alright, that is the split as far as the YouTube thing goes, so if you're watching this on YouTube, welcome back to more Fate Grand Order. We're going to continue with Section 8 here, the Genji Meeting. Be sure if you're watching this on YouTube to drop this a like and subscribe. I do this section by section, so it's a little bit easier to digest. Definitely going a lot faster now that I'm not half asleep as well. But, Section 8, the Genji Meeting. Form the party immediately before the battle begins. Let us begin then. It is at least a saber, though. At least. Very well then, if I may. Excuse me. Under Our Lady Lady Raiko's authority, there are a number of matters we would like to verify. If there are any objections, please speak now. I shall take your silence as assent. It's clearly Artoria. I mean, you know, it wouldn't surprise me. At the present, there remains 3 casters summoned from other worlds for the purpose of the Imperial Holy Grail War. One is Lady Medea Lily, servant to Lord Watanabe no Suna. That's right. One is Lady Nursery Rhyme, servant to our leader, Lady Minamoto no Raiko herself. So, you know what? So she actually goes by Medea Lily. That honestly just popped into my head. She doesn't just go by Medea. She acknowledges that she is Medea Lily. That's interesting. No idea why she would allow herself to be addressed like that, but okay. No, hey, she's back to her old self. Not exactly. If anything, I would say this new look for her. This is a new look for her. And the old one we saw earlier was her old one. Exactly. Oh, okay. That does make sense when you think about it. We can hear you and your companions, Lord Kentucky. Kindly hold your tongues. Do not forget that under normal circumstances, you would have all lost your heads for such rudeness. Understood. Yeah, I kind of like my head attached where it is. Sorry about that. Guess even whispers carry when no one else is talking. Behave yourself now, Kentucky. Mother doesn't want to have to cut off your head. Okay. Come on now, I know you can do better than that. Yes, Mother. You're rather serious. So you're still getting in trouble, huh, Kentucky? I thought you'd be more grown up by now. Then again, maybe you want to be a child your whole life. Well, Kintaro? He's a very dependable grown-up. Alright, we need to whisper, don't we? Anyway, is that true? Is Kentucky really dependable? I suppose he did save my life, but still. Yes, he is very dependable. Even Lord Kotaro had always said there was no one he trusts more to help more than Lord Kentucky. Organization like this would be very quickly dead, cutting off heads for basically no reason. I mean, it would either be very quickly dead or very quickly disciplined, you know? I mean, honestly speaking, just a few severed heads would probably get people the message quite quickly. Let's be honest here. Gold Kentucky's our Kentucky. I see, I'm glad you have so many good friends, Kentucky. Proud of you, Kentucky. Thanks. Is it just me, or is she acting like my big sister? A miracle, huh? Caster, did you not tell me that a heroic spirit losing their spirit core was fatal? I did, Lord Suna, and normally it would be. Which is why what happened with Nursery Rhyme was a miracle. How can I explain this? For example, stories where the dead return to life, like the tale of Orpheus, have been told the world over for ages. So when two heroic spirits born from a very similar legends, regardless of how their legends came to be so similar, encounter one another, just let stuff happen, other people die, but you get to keep your head? Exactly! More broadly speaking, when two mystics with similar or identical roots encounter one another, it's entirely possible that some sort of reaction may result. I see, I suppose I can understand that. However, that is not quite what happened here. Nursery Rhyme is a collection of Western stories, and the legend of Kintaro is only a single story. What's more, their stories have nothing in common, or at least nothing readily apparent, so I simply cannot see how the two of them meeting could lead to Nursery Rhyme's spirit core preparing itself, at least with the knowledge I possess. And so, Lord Tsuno, the only word I have left to describe what occurred is miracle. Yes, that's right. Yeah, that is actually a good question. Why doesn't he... I guess the story must be told after Kintoki's death? If I may, Master, I've heard the story of Kintaro was originally created during the Edo period. There you go! As such, it is a little wonder he would not be familiar with it now. Of course, as a heroic spirit, Lord Kintoki is fully aware of his other iteration, Kintaro. Lord Kotaro even mentions how Lord Kintoki had some opinions on whether or not Momotaro ever truly existed. Tell me more. Let me see, what was it he said again? Oh no, I'm sorry, Master. It seems my memory is not functioning properly, so I'm unable to play back that memory for you. I wish it wasn't so defective. You're not defective at all, Danzo. Not at all. Poor Danzo. Thank you, Master. That is very kind of you. May I remind you that we still have further matters to discuss? Are you all quite finished now? Thank you. Now, as I was saying, see, clearly they don't all get their heads cut off. It's probably just a threat that they only occasionally have to carry out. Lady Medea Lily, Lady Nursery Rhyme, and Lord Soul, servant to Sakata Kintoki, another of Lady Raiko's 4 Heavenly Kings. My understanding is that these are the names of the 3 casters who storm me. Why am I still being considered a caster? Is that correct? Not even a heroic spirit. Looks like I was the only one who was confused about that. But yeah, Soul's right. He's not a caster from another world. He and Danzo are both visitors from the time beyond tomorrow's tomorrow. And what proof can you offer of that claim? True, this soul person would seem not to be a caster from a foreign land, but we need to verify whether he is truly who he says he is, and whether his claims are true. That's enough. It is not for us to determine the truth of Lord Soul's claims, namely that the Imperial Holy Grail War is actually an evil villain's plot. Basically, the organization will get very fast stagnant, you don't get any followers, just people who don't care enough for an organization, and don't speak up then they see problems. True. Very true. No, the matter is solely for our leaders to decide. Now then, what say you, Lady Raiko? Ordinarily, yes, such a decision would be entirely mine to make. However, the ramifications of this decision may affect not only Lord Michinaga, but the entire of the palace. Indeed, if what we have heard is true, then all of Japan here may be at stake. Which is why I've decided to hold a Genji Council beginning at noon today. A Genji Council. Oh, it didn't occur to me that we didn't even get the Act 8 thing pop up until just now. Very well then. I hereby call this council to order. I trust everybody is ready to begin. Of course. You know it. I am. Good, then let's get started. Our visitor claims that the Imperial Holy Grail War is in actuality a villain's plot. If this is true, then the consequences could be as dire as they are far-reaching. We, the Genji, leaders of the warrior class, and those Lord Michinaga has charged with keeping the city of Kyo safe, cannot afford to ignore this potential threat. So, were we to do so, then, and this wicked plot succeeded, the shame that would follow our clan for the rest of its days. Even our territory in Setsu would likely not escape unscathed. However, having said that, we still lack any conclusive evidence to prove the veracity of these claims. I myself owe Lord Soul a great debt for saving my dear nursery rhyme's life, so I would like to believe what he says is true. But wishing does not make it so, we require proof. I do hope you can understand that, Lord Soul. I don't have any concrete proof right now. It seems to me like if there is any room for something this big, we should at least halt the death matches until we can get to the bottom of it, no? You make a good point, Kintoki. What do you think, Suna? No less a figure than the Minister of the Left personally commanded us to take part in this ritual. Absent a different order from him, we should continue as planned. That is what I think. Indeed, you make a good point as well. As you all know, we Genji pride ourselves on being the strongest warriors in all of Japan. You also know how we settle disagreements when words alone will not suffice. And so, you'll resolve your differences with your blades. Of course we will, won't we? I mean, you want both parties to demonstrate their convictions in combat. Indeed, what more fitting way could the year be for 2 proud members of the Genji clan? Each side will argue their stance with every stroke of their blade and defend their position in the same manner. It may not be quite the same as under my predecessors, but this is still the way of the Genji Council. Master? Yeah, she's definitely serious. Yes, that she is. Yeah, we can't really stop them without stepping on tradition. Yeah, don't bother, Soul. This is just what we need. All I gotta do is win and they'll listen to whatever we say. Yeah, it won't be easy going up against Brother Suna, but we can't turn down a chance like this. I already decided I was gonna trust you, and once I make up my mind, I don't change it for anything. Anyway, since I'm down a caster, would you mind helping me out, Soul? Otherwise, I don't think I can muster anything more than a tie at best. Sure. It'll be fine. Thanks, Soul. No, boss. I know you trust me with your life and everything else you've set out to do here. I won't let you down. I promise. Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Brother. Yes, let's. Kintoki, Suna, do either of you have any objections? None. Sakata Kintoki of the Four Heavenly Kings. Yeah. Watanabe no Suna of the Four Heavenly Kings. Yes, Lady Raiko. Go forth and let your blade speak your minds here and now, in the presence of the divine Hachiman. Come, Caster, it's time. Yes, Lord Suna. You who possess power, you who thirst, yearn and struggle to make your wishes reality. Your desires are true, then join in battle and kill as you must. For the only way forward to realizing your wishes is to use the power you possess to make your way through me. No! Why would you do this? Oh, it doesn't need to be a death match. This doesn't need to be a death match. Here we go. This is the bloodstained battlefield of Limbo. The losing heroic spirit's soul shall be consumed upon defeat. The Imperial Deathmatch stage. My true name is Medea Lily. This is where my love and ideals shall halt you in your tracks. Hear me, O frightful gods, and laugh. Hear me, O glittering sun, and shine. Now come and show me the extent of your power. Show me what you will do to make that your wish reality. Kintoki, I know you can never have too many allies. I won't take the caster's head. We're trying to stop the Imperial Holy Grail War from going ahead, so it wouldn't make sense if I did. No way I'm gonna play into that evil bastard's hands. Do you truly think you can defeat us while you're still holding back, Kintoki? We'll see, personally. I'm planning on giving this everything I've got. First, I'm gonna make you kneel in defeat. After that, whatever happens, happens. If you truly think you can defeat us, then go ahead and try, idiot brother. I just said I was gonna. Go on, brother. Time for you to see my resolve and what I'm really capable of. Let's do this. Let's. Okay, so, well, I think it's gonna be the same verse that we've been playing here. I mean, it's probably gonna go the same result. We'll take down, Suna with Kintoki, then Medea Lily, who does not have... Ooh, it might be better. Medea doesn't have an AoE Noble Phantasm that'll screw us. She just has heals. Okay, so this could be what we need. We should be fine. I mean, I do have Lambda in the back line, so offer up your lives. Okay, Suna, Lily. Suna seems to have an attack buff. I'll handle the backup. Heal and well, oh, Haya got a guts. Summon a Dragon Tooth Warrior. Okay. Alright, so 1 guts for 3 turns. Everybody's got guts, so that's good. The guts is good. It decreases attack and then NP charge of a single enemy. That's not too good. Medea is healing every turn, as does Suna. Suna has 3 turns of resistance to all attacks. Fuck! That's not good. That is not good. Ah, shit. He's got a special damage resistance. I don't know if I'll be able to just kill him, is the thing. Just try. Okay. Do or do not. There is no try after all, I guess. We got a Brave Chain too. Do I want to burn Monstrous Strength? Yeah. Okay. That went a lot better than I expected. Whew. Heavenly Sword Flash. Apply to target focus to wave up. That's actually good. Why is he full NP? You son of a biscuit! NP charge to max at the end of each turn? Really? We're playing that game now? Okay. Okay, you wanna play that game? Let's play that game. Target focus. Suna, I do remember, is a single target. So, Waver will survive this turn. Poor Merlin has no buffs going on, but that's fine. Kintoki has all the buffs we will ever need. Unyielding Sword Spirit. Guts. And he's got stuff that activates when Guts is triggered. Lovely stuff! Just one Guts. He gets an evasion and a max NP when Guts is triggered. Sure, that's fine. You know what? Screw this. Kintoki, make the full use. And just smack. Oh, she's just gonna keep applying that to him, isn't she? Fantastic. And the Guts is gone, so let's get that Merlin and Vince back up. Stun Media, so I don't have to deal with her healing him. And then just start smacking. Yeah, I don't need that heal from Media going off. He's got a damage cut now. Shite. Fucking evasion. How much of a heal is this? Okay, that's... I wasted my stun. That's a nothing heal. That was like literally a nothing heal. Why was I so worried for a nothing heal? Shorts, though. Suna's gonna wipe somebody out. I don't have invincibility. I don't have a stun. Shorts. And he's got an invasion. Who's he aiming for? Shit! This isn't good. This really isn't good. Yeah, this isn't too good at all. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this. Yeah, I just don't see a method of winning here. Other than focusing down Medi up. Because that special resistance buff just it's too much. The fact that he gets a full charge every freaking turn does not help. Nor does the constant flipping damage cuts either. That's what's really ridiculous. Those stupid damage cuts. I'm gonna have to use quartz. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do other than use quartz to retry. I've already burned a command spell, so I'm not gonna abandon this attempt. I've got plenty of quartz, so I'll do it. There goes Castoria. Good gracious, this fight is just stupidly brutal. I can't even really foresee a 3-turn for this, honestly. I mean, I might be able to break Media's bar here, but Suna's gonna be right back to a full freaking charge, which is highly annoying. Suna's not getting full charges anymore. Yeah, he's not getting a full charge anymore. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's fine. Good lord, the attack debuffs are really stacking up as well. Alright, at least Suna will waste an NP, then we can come back alive with a sync quartz and go from there, I guess. Use a quartz. Yes. I don't care. I'm just doing it. Alright. How long do you still have that up for, Suna? 5 special attack resistances, but it's only for a single turn. So, what I want to do here... Yeah, he's back to full health. That's very annoying. I am very annoyed that he is completely healed up. Doot. If we stun Media, then we might be able to burn, then that special resistance thing might not be able to re-proc. That's my hopes, at least. Yeah, Media did it. Okay, it did not proc. That's excellent, actually. He does have the damage cut, which is for the full turn, which... very annoying, but I feel relatively confident that we can punch through here. As long as we maintain at least 50, we should be fine. This keeps us with 20. Welcome back, Yoshiki. Welcome back. I'm struggling on this fight, to be honest here. Struggling pretty hard, but hopefully we've hit a turning point. Go for the attack buff. Stun flippin' Media. Again. And go like this. Yes, I had to use a Sync Quartz to revive. I did have to use a Sync Quartz revival. Which very much annoyed me. But it is what it is. I'll do whatever it takes to win. You know, maybe so, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it being called a false win as long as I win. If you don't use them, you lose them. That's my logic, at least. If you're not using them, you're losing them. I'm sure that logic mainly is used for command spells, but, you know, I'm willing to sacrifice my integrity a little bit. I'm willing for a slight hit to my integrity. Your Rhines will Sudiban 10 Mordred? Nice. I mean, if I didn't think... So, I could have done a command spell revive. However, I thought I had enough oomph to punch through Suna if I did an NP on the 3rd turn as well, when Kintoki had all of his buffs, but no! I couldn't have it. So, yeah. That's why I had to use Sync Quartz revive. If I had the command spell, I would have done a command spell revive, but such is life. Such is life. Also, I very much dislike the attack downs that I'm getting. They are dramatically lowering my damage output here. You could very much stop with the attack downs, Mr. Dragon-Tooth Warrior. Keep Waver alive for a turn. Because I foresee a path to victory here. Ooh, I called it. No, this time it is game, set, and match. She will not be able to defeat me. Yep, especially since they did not focus down Kintoki, so that means we go full attack. And now we somebody swap out the Wava for the main master. And we initiate protocol. There's no kill, quite like overkill. There's no kill like overkill. That's my motto. Plus, the Dragon-Tooth Warrior lived, so it's not quite over yet. But now it should. There we go. Finally! 24 flippin' turns. If Suna had only gone down on the third turn, then this would not have been as troublesome as it was. Stupid Suna surviving a fully buffed Kintoki NP. Stupid damage cut he got. Okay, that was the first arrow of Section 8, at long last done. Let's move on to the next ones, shall we? I will never again lose someone I have sworn to protect. I swore as much on that fateful day. Who's speaking? An imperial death match meant to bring about peace. A ritual meant to bestow Kyo with a millennium of prosperity. This is the Minister of the Left, Lord Michinaga's most fervent wish. It is the Genji clan's honor to be charged with seeing it realized. Peace across all of Japan. 1,000 years of prosperity. None of it matters to me. I'm going to make amends for that day. Today I'm going to wipe away my regrets. Divine Hachiman, laugh at my shame all you like. I regret the tragedy born from my own weakness. I saw their lives swallowed up in a shower of blood. Lives I should have been able to protect. It's Suna speaking. I wield the Hikikari Kiri now, so that no more such lives will ever be lost again. Gah! Gah! Kintoki, bring it. Golden! I still love that we introduced Kintoki to the golden philosophy. How foolish. I should have known better than to challenge you to a contest of brute strength. How could I have misjudged the moment to go in for the kill? See, brother, I told you I'd make you kneel. Lord Suna. Stay back. Stay back, Caster. You must never stand in front of me. Brother. I swore an oath, Caster Media. An oath that I would never again lose anyone who needed my protection. It's okay, Lord Suna, it's okay. Please, don't worry about me. This life I've been given is a fleeting one. It was never meant to last. I'm not my living self anymore. I'm just an empty shadow cast upon the world. More importantly, I'm not the one whose memory you still hold so tightly in your heart. Lord Suna. You hear his name as Tuna and it makes you imagine him as a can of tuna now. Maybe, tuna can be dangerous. So please, there's no point in throwing your life away from me. Surely. You already know that better than anyone. Brother. I don't know what's going on with you, but it looks like your caster does. So what now? You've already got one knee on the ground. I'll leave it up to you. Do we head back or keep going? What do you say, brother? Will you hear me my once in a lifetime request out, or do you want to still keep fighting, brother? Foreign caster. No, princess from a far-off land, who met such a tragic end. There are precious few indeed who could match your intellect and beauty. And yet, even as I strive to keep you safe, I find myself thinking of her. I thought that maybe, with the power of the Holy Grail, there may be hope for her to regain the life she lost. Okay, so, long shot here, but he clearly has a connection to Ibaraki. I don't know. It could be her he's talking about, or maybe Ibaraki took her from him. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I look forward to seeing, though. For as long as I could remember, I admired her, even if at times she shone so bright I could scarcely look at her. She was the daughter of a noble family. I knew her from childhood. She was kind and gentle with a beautiful smile. Despite my lower station, she even favored me with that smile. Over time, the girl who shone so bright became a woman who shone brighter still. Some even said that if the Emperor were to catch sight of her, she'd almost surely wind up his wife. But in the end, she never married anyone. Instead, one day she simply shut herself away in her house her father provided. Rumors abounded. Some said she had caught a disease that had made her hideous to look upon. Others said she was under house arrest after committing a crime, or that she had gone mad and could no longer speak, or that she was carrying another noble's child. As for me, I don't remember when I stopped checking in on her, though I do remember I did so a few times each month for a while. I also remember seeing her smile, as gentle and angelic as ever, and wondering why in the world she had shut herself away. It couldn't be a disease, and I was certain she would never commit a crime. I didn't know if she was pregnant or not, but I knew for certain she wasn't mad. The next time I saw her was many years later. Not long after I came to understand how improper it was for a man to go to see a woman who was not part of his family, especially a noble woman. I began my life as a warrior, despite being told not to be choosy about my weapon. As I continued to wield my sword, my training gradually turned into a hunt for inhuman monsters. Before I knew it, I had slain thousands of such creatures, and had earned the great Lady Raiko's attention. She entrusted me with this prized sword, and it didn't end there. I decided to attend the Officers' Academy so that I could better keep the city of Kyo safe. And after concluding my new training, I was given a role equal to that of any other officer. I was assigned to defend a certain section of eastern Kyo. That was where it happened. Where I saw the horrific aftermath of that Oni attack. Everyone in the house was dead. The master, the servants, everyone, including her. She was sprawled across the floor, her throat torn out, lying in a pool of blood. It was then that I noticed the trail of tiny footprints leading away from her body. The footprints ran all over the house, winding their way between corpse after corpse. The creature who made footprints left no survivors. It killed everyone in the house. Rather than eat the residents, the creature had simply torn out each of their throats. Whether it chose not to eat them or was unable to eat them, I couldn't say. The officers who examined the scene decided it must have been a rather small Oni that had somehow crossed Lord Sammy's bounded field to enter Kyo. It was only when I found myself staring at the noble woman's blood that I finally realized. I had been in love with her for a long time. Aw, Suna. Small Oni's footprints, Ibaraki. I don't know much about this kind of thing, but to me, that sure sounds like tragic love. I don't know. I think a few elements are missing for that to be what you'd call it. There's much I don't understand about feelings. And besides, by the time I realized how I felt, it was much too late. With nowhere for them to go, whatever remnants of feelings I still had, left died then and there. All that remains in their place is now a wretched, hollow emptiness. Maybe I'm still unsure of what to do, even now. Suna. You don't have to say anything, Lady Raiko. I understand. Then again, it may be that Kintoki's lightning opened my eyes to the curse the Holy Grail laid upon me. The dead can never come back to life, nor should they. The laws of nature are inviolable, regardless of how one may wish otherwise, as it should be. I understand that, leader. I do. It was just dreaming. Dreaming of having another chance to protect her, and to see her smile once again. I thought the Imperial Holy Grail War might make that dream come true. Aww. But the fact remains that dreams are only dreams, not reality. You win, Kintoki. I concede my defeat. That's enough. We have a winner. Man, Suna's got a tragic story. If he wasn't on the banner that he was currently on, I might consider rolling for him, but yeah, I'm not rolling on this banner that's currently going. Typically, the Genji Council would continue until one warrior has taken the other's head. Today, I choose to end it here. The winner is Sakata Kintoki. As such, I shall tell the Minister of the Left that the Genji clan suspects the Imperial Holy Grail War is an evil plot. This concludes the Genji Council. Alright. Did you hear that, Sol and Danzo? We did it! We can finally stop the Grail War. Agreed. This is wonderful news. Our first blow against Limbo. Hell yeah, and against Michinaga, too. You both fought wonderfully, and I'm thrilled not to have lost either of you. I'm also very happy to see that you kept your casters safe at the very end. Indeed, in this new age, warriors should be capable of more than simply killing their opponents. And I would like nothing more than for my 4 Heavenly Kings to be able to defend those who cannot fight for themselves. While I may not be able to ask that of all the Genji, I hope you two will allow me this small indulgence. Oh, what a truly wonderful outcome. Thank you, Lady Raiko. You're rolling for Benny. She is on the Thanksgiving banner, isn't she? I'd like to thank you too, Raiko and Kintoki. Thank you for not killing Media. Well, brother, you snap out of it now? My lightning can be a hell of a wake-up call, can't it? Indeed. I truly feel as though I have awakened from a dream. There is more to it than that, but for now, I thank you as well. However, that being said, while it may have been a short-lived dream, it was not such a bad one. Right, you gotta save up, don't you? There was something nice about fighting with all my might for a wish of my very own. Is that so? Oh wait, you already have NP5, Benny. Nice! By the way, you there, the man in the strange outfit. That was a magnificent show of support. You took care of the many skeletal soldiers my caster conjured quite handily. Yeah, I totally... She conjured so many skeletal soldiers. Whew. Oh boy. That was a lot of skeletal soldiers she took. Oh man, I totally didn't leave them till the very end. I thought that Kintoki would be ill-equipped to fend them off, all on his own. But the shadows you controlled fought brilliantly, just as they did last time we clashed. Well done. It's all my companions that are amazing, not me at all. You said you come from a world beyond tomorrow, yes? Over 1,000 years in the future. I see you both a kind face and gentle eyes. So it seemed that the world 1,000 years from now is a peaceful one. I mean, you know, a blank white void is quite peaceful. So I must ask, why do you fight? Why have you traveled so far back in time? To reclaim the world. I see. Not a moment's hesitation. So this is why Kintoki has allied himself with you. You truly have the spirit of a great warrior. Man, we are totally making it on the throne of heroes when we eventually die. We totally are. The last part of Section 8, Genji Meeting. With or no combat mode. So Kaido Maru actually managed to convince the Genji after all. Interesting. And here I thought I'd sent him an impossible task. How amusing. Well, I can't say I'm pleased to see the Imperial Holy Grail War interrupted. This is quite delightful in its own right. Indeed, now that he's shown he's willing to be and able to take things this far, I'm happy to postpone at pleasure another day. Ah, okay. So you're talking like Babylonia Guild, where we use our own corpse as a catalyst to summon ourselves. Be interesting. We'd also never want the Mage Association to get a hold of our corpse in that case. Level 120 Benny sounds nice. All app ends, since he pairs well with casters, that anti-assassin app end can help. Anti-assassin is quite useful. Of course, you could just bring an assassin to beat assassins, but you know, that's kind of a little bit more difficult. But the more difficult roads are often the most fun. I'll consider what to do next once Sime has returned from wherever he's gone off to. I trust you were listening, Doman. While a messenger from the Minamoto house will no doubt arrive in due time, at the moment I am officially calling the Imperial Holy Grail War off. Make the necessary arrangements at once, quickly now. Doman. What are you laughing about, Doman? Curses, curses! I had the Genji all set to kill each other only for the Chaldeans to foil my plans again. I suppose I should have expected as much. The Chaldeans have deep bonds with many of the Genji's warriors, after all. And the same holds true for the casters my Holy Grail summoned here. Although I suppose Lord Arabe's caster was an exception. His was a truly fierce and practical heroic spirit, perfect for a Holy Grail war. Who was it? I'd like to know. But alas, that team is already out of the running. It seems even I failed to account for every possibility. But what's done is done. No sense in crying over spilt blood. No, indeed. What are you saying, Doman? Have you gone mad? No, you are not Doman at all, are you? Then you must be this Limbo villain Kaidomaru and his companions spoke of. And they really were telling the truth. Indeed. Ah, but that is not quite correct. I'm, of course, the poor, pitiful Ashia Doman of this time. But I went mad the moment I met Limbo. I screamed, I wailed, and I was ultimately driven insane before we merged into a single form. How foolish. Guards! Guards! Okay. Dude, Minister of the Left, man, you clearly have some confidence in your guards if you think they can stop this man. What is it, Minister? We have a traitor among us. Doman has gone mad right here in the Imperial Palace. As I suspected, you could never hope to take Seime's place. Your only choice is to offer up your head in apology. Prepare yourself, Doman. This is the end for you. We are the Omioji Bureau's 12 best Omioju. We have prepared a spell that will kill you, as commanded by the Minister of the Left. Oh, I see. So you actually took Kentoki's exhortation seriously enough to prepare contingencies, hmm? Impressive. Well now. Farewell, Doman. We will tell Lord Seime what became of you. I wish you luck, Yoshiki. May you get NP Benny. Pointless. Useless. Pathetic. 6 Roots Purification. Wicked deeds laid bare. Let your crimes be punished. I don't believe it. You killed every one of those Omioji with but a single curse. No, you are not only Ashia Doman anymore. You are Limbo. The great villain Kaidomaru warned me about. I never dreamed anyone alive was clever enough to pull one over on me. I should have been more careful. I have battled countless curses and evil spirits over the course of my life, and you've managed to make a fool of me with hardly any effort. Now then, where was I? Oh yes, that's right. I was telling you what happened to Ashia Doman. The moment they met, Limbo whispered something in Doman's ear. Just a brief warning. You will never surpass Seime at anything if you continue as you have been. You got tofu? That was all it took for Doman's pitiful spirit to break into 1,000 pieces. And now he and I are one and the same. As you can see, I am both Doman and not Doman. Ah, Iron Will. Indeed, I am many things. Oh. Hello. I am the Caster of Limbo, the one who came up with the idea of the heroic spirit sword masters. I am Limbo, the alter ego, disciple of the great foreign god. Hello. I am the seventh most powerful caster in the Imperial Holy Grail War. And I am one of the Hasinjo, the 8 Monyodu, general gods who seeks to establish Naraka Mandala. I am Oban, Ashiya, Domin. Okay, I cannot laugh that long. I'm already getting lightheaded. It's impressive how long some of these people can laugh maniacally without, passing out. Must take a lot of practice. So now you see, everyone, you have much to celebrate. My Imperial Holy Grail War is over now, and with only 4 heroic spirit souls sacrificed. This simply will not do. As things are now, my heart's desire will never be realized. Oh yes, people of human history, your exploits have been magnificent indeed. Also, I'm really quickly here. This is a good, thumbnail. That's a very good thumbnail, I think. They have astonished me, Limbo Ne Domin, countless times. Your feelings, your struggles, they have all so far surpassed any plan I could have concocted. But enough falsehoods. Lord Michinaga, Minister of the Left, I do hope you will enjoy watching these proceedings unfold. You have the singular honor of watching me carry out the greatest feat in all of human history. The unprecedented realization of Naraka Mandala. Okay, he's laughing way too much. I cannot laugh that much. The sky transformed. The moon turned red as though drenched in blood. As the cursed moon glared upon the world, the vivid red bled into the night sky surrounding Heian-Kyo. And then... the whole of Heian-Kyo was obliterated in a pillar of black flames. Purplish black flames. Oh. Hello. Lostbelt tree. He did want to... They did say this was like a singularity Lostbelt. He would need a tree of emptiness to sustain it. Roots of cosmic fantasy descended upon the ground at Heian-Kyo Suzuka Gate, tearing the very world asunder. The great humanity-shattering tree that rose in their wake pulsed and throbbed as it attempted to create an impossible alternative world. The sky split apart. Day transformed into night, and the blood-red moon hung eerily overhead. And there, the great tree stood beneath it, looming over us in what might have been a mockery. The tree of emptiness had come, but this was not one of the trees from the 7 Lostbelts. No, this was a pseudo-tree of emptiness separated from the foreign god, Lucifer, the great Satan. These roots, twisted beyond recognition by layers upon layers of evil curses, were once known as Onriedo Castle. But now they bear a different name. The twisted roots of cosmic fantasy, Naraka Mandala. Lovely. Well, that's lovely. Everyone gazed up at the sky. The people of Heian-Kyo were no strangers to the bizarre. They had seen monsters roaming the streets of their city many times. They understood fear, or so they believed. But now, faced with this otherworldly monstrosity silhouetted against a blood-red sky. they learned the truth of terror. Some of them simply looked up at the tree and screamed, some held their children while quivering in fear, and others descended into madness. Some were rooted where they stood, unable to do anything at all. The people of Heian-Kyo knew to flee from danger, even during an Oni attack. But now, they were all well and truly petrified. Such was the dread power of the pseudo-tree of emptiness, the Naraka Mandala. What is that? And why can't I look away from it? It's so terrifying, I feel like looking at it will drive me mad, and yet I can't look away. Good. Oh, I do beg your pardon. Hey, Tomomo. Oh, wait, aren't you? You were staying in the middle of the road, gaping at something, and I accidentally bumped into you. My apologies. At any rate, I thought I recognized you. You used to be one of Lady Taishi's ladies-in-waiting. I'm surprised to still see you wearing such an elaborate outfit, considering how long it's been since you served at the palace. Still miss the good old days. Well, what's to you? I happen to like wearing heavy clothes like this. It's addictive. Well, that's all well and good, but more importantly, I'd try to get out of here if I were you. That thing over there is a good bit more than we can handle. How lovely. So this is how it feels to look down from on high. Not bad. Not bad at all. Behold, this is my pseudo-tree of emptiness, my Naraka Mandala. Beautiful, isn't it? Now then, only a little longer. Come forth, my subordinates, my sacrifices, my corpses who have made their way here over the dead body of my beloved sorcerer. I'll met every one of the general god's karmas using the 7 command spells granted to me as the overseer of this holy grail war, and now hear me, wandering souls of the 8 gods. Hear me, Hashojin, and assemble. Okay. I think he's gone a little bit mad. Than normal. 1 quartz, 3 rainbow thread, and 3 pure prisms. And that is section 8 completed. And there is the Tree of Emptiness. We're very close to it, aren't we? But we're going very far away with it for section 9, so I will take a brief pause here so I can split this section up more easily on YouTube. Over.